Let's get on our Enterprise and see if we actually have some control. We actually might get. Let's see. Not a lot of places to go. I mean, there is this whole island here. Why is there a big hole in the ground? Oh, that's where the. Oh, I know where that is. Let's see. Where else can we get to? I mean, I guess we can get to some places over there. Is this like another crystal? Is that what that's supposed to mean? The Neldea Narrow. The open sea, blessed with mild currents and warm waters, the Narrow allows for swift travel to the Dominion, Oriflame, and Stun here, without having to circle through the dangerous outer sea. Let's go. They've already done a lot of medieval games with Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 through 3, and Elden Ring. Yeah, I guess it is kind of medieval in a way. I mean, they kind of took on Japan, that
There's a lot of
Japanese
sea
culture
between
with
here and
Sekiro.
Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis.
What do you think
and pull through the
Bloodborne
Narrow.
is? You know, like French kind of culture?
Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the
European?
Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
I was expecting an airship, not a ship.
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations!
I love her accent.
Let's see what this girl can do.
I'm surprised we even caught up. I mean, he had like a day on us. Oh, is it going to be a monster
Where one
battle?
leads, so does the other follow.
Monster battle in the
The
sky.
bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold.
They teased Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1. I didn't know that. Or if I did know that, I forgot.
Fascinating.
What was the tease?
But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
That's crazy. I wasn't expecting, out of all the summons and our icons, I wasn't expecting Odin to be like this much of a G. But he does have that sword that cuts things and, you know, just slices them one slash. The guy before Artorias. I never. I mean, there are a couple games we need to go back to, and Dark Souls 1 is one of them. I never fought Artorias. I never did the DLC. That was like early in the. That was the first Souls game I did. And I didn't have the mentality of let's beat every boss at that
Now or
point.
never, I'll find her.
Yeah, I got to go back and do the DLC. I think I still have the save file somewhere. I think there might be some bosses we missed in Dark Souls 2, but I was really like, I guess we can go back to them. But
Bloody hell!
you can do it in New Game Plus early on. Yeah, we should go back to that at some point. Ooh, fighting on the ship. Nice. Nice. Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide, Hellbon?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we beat every boss in Elden Ring, but there's just so many of them. And a lot of them are like duplicates. I think we beat all the unique ones. But I suppose I should like look through a list of bosses for like all the games, just to make sure if I got all of them. And if not, like go back and do them. I know for Dark Souls 3 we won't have to go back. That one we did for sure. But I guess the only reason I was able to do that in Dark Souls 3 is because I had people in the chat helping me with that. They're just like, oh, there's this boss over here that you're like never gonna find, right? Or like it's really easy to miss and stuff like that. I think if I'm not mistaken, in Dark Souls 1, don't you need to make it to the library? I think you need to get, at least for, I think there's like is there multiple DLCs? I don't even know if there's 2 DLCs in that game. But I know you have to like get to the library and beat one of those like crystal golems to get an item. And it's an item you use at where the Hydras are. I mean, there were so many things I missed in Dark Souls 1. I didn't even go to Ash Lake. And the only reason I know Dark Souls 1 was a special case because it was the first one I ever played. I dropped it so many times because I just could not beat it. And the only reason I went back to it is because I watched other people play it, and I watched speedruns of it. So I was like completely spoiled. You know, after I like dropped it a couple times. But my initial playthrough, I wasn't streaming at the time, so. But you know, the other Souls games are blind, which was fun.
Fire and flame!
Yeah, from what I see, Ash Lake is pretty majestic. Yeah, you need like an amulet, yeah. But it's like right inside the library. So if you can get in there early, which you might be able to, you go across the lake, you gotta kill the golden golem to free that person. Yeah, you gotta go to Deuce Archive, kill the blue golem, and then take the item back to the Dusk and Prophet. Exactly. Is that the only DLC in that game? Help me out, Torgal. Oh, I guess in the door. Finding some potions would be nice. Actually, let's go check the other side. Maybe there's some potions that I missed. I did not buy them. Yeah, I don't see any items, unfortunately. Only one DLC in Dark Souls 1. The path to Ash Lake is doo-doo. Well, you know, actually, like I said, I've seen people play the game, and I can't believe it. Like, my memory is so terrible with some things. Even though I've seen people play the game and get to Ash Lake, I have no idea how to get there.
I need to hurry.
But, you know, opening the DLC, I remembered that perfectly. I believe you have to kill the 4 kings to get the Duke's Ark. I think so, right? Yeah, and that's pretty. I mean, Yeah, I mean, it's pretty far, but I guess in New Game Plus, you're pretty OP. So, I mean, beating the bosses won't really take that much time and effort.
No! There he is!
You can get to, you
Hold
can
on.
get to Anor
I'm
Londo
coming.
really fast.
For both of you. That's the shotguns!
Damn, it's crazy, noob. When I first started playing this, the Souls games, like, I remember like you were struggling with them, and now you're like the expert in the chat. I hope you're enjoying them, and like are happy that you stuck with it. That's how I felt. You got good, right? Exactly. It's satisfying after like you get good, right? Oh, the big dude. It's gonna be kind of... Oh my god, dude, you gotta be kidding me. God, I hate this guy. Big dudes, especially with the limit break. Can't see shit. I guess we'll toss a potion just to have it. Why not? Oh damn, he staggered him pretty fast. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. 100% only downside is you don't get to enjoy casual games anymore. There's still some tough indie games out there. At some point, I want to play Cuphead. You play Cuphead? I heard that's pretty hard. Hollow Knight is Hollow Knight. Like these 2D games that are like stunned. I mean, I had a harder time with Hollow Knight because you're kind of restricted by the 2D aspect of it. The only boss that gives you trouble is Manus. I've never beat him either. But I think he's in the DLC, so I didn't beat any boss in the DLC. Damn it, dude, that attack, I always get hit by it. Oh, nice, get the parry. I should kill him. Great. Yep, overkill.
She must be here somewhere.
Bed of Chaos, yeah, hate the Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos can either go really well or like really, really bad. You know, same, noob. I was always bad with platformers. I was always like misjudging distance and or I'd be on some platform and I would fall off and like I'd hit like, and there'd be like 2 platforms below me, and I'd be falling, and I'd push like left, and then I'm like, oh no, maybe I'm closer to the right one. Let me push right, and then I'm like, oh no, I should have just stuck with left, and I push left again, and then I just end up falling down the hole. Can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. Did I miss up here? I didn't see anything. Must be missing something. I must be back there. He beat the Silk Lady in Hollow Knight, then I didn't know where to go after. Yeah, that game kind of doesn't hold your hand. And I tend to get lost in that game too. Am I supposed to go in here? Well, I guess this is another one, right? There we go. Come on, toss me a potion. Thank you. It's just a regular potion, but I'll take it. My potion.
My leg! I can't feel my leg!
2 potions back to back. It's usually not a good sign. Alright, nothing else in here. Had a good time with Hollow Knight, I just didn't know where to go. It might be worth it to just kind of look it up. Because it is a good game. And I feel you on that one. It takes so much time to get from one side of the map to another. Not like Dark Souls where you can kind of just like teleport to another bonfire or just kind of the distance is not that far. With Hollow Knight, it takes forever to get to one side or the other. So you just like, it sucks to like say, oh, I don't know where to go. Let me just check this area, and then you like waste like 10 minutes getting there, and it's just like, oh no, there's nothing here. And then, I mean, it's kind of like a Metroidvania, right? You get a new ability, you gotta check all the. I mean, if you had a good memory, you could say, oh, here's a place I can access. Let me keep it in mind in case I get a new ability. Now, if you could fit all those places in your head,
Jill,
You came.
that's good.
get back.
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands.
Have I ever tried the PvP
Out of
in
here I
Souls
can.
games? First half of Dark Souls 1 where you had to walk over. Yeah, I guess Dark Souls 1 was kind of slow in the beginning. But the game was built so well. There was just like paths to everything.
Phoenix. Are you not the
I think the only
dominant
PvP I did was in
fire? I see
the
naught
random, I guess the
before me but
random
a guttering
PvP.
flame.
No, I guess it was just Elden Ring, really. I didn't really play PvP. Oh, is it going to turn to Odin? I don't think we've seen Odin. I'd like to see Odin. Oh, there he is.
Odin.
The 6-legged horse. 4 in the front, 2 in the back.
In earnest then.
Something that I thought was really cool about Dark Souls 1 was how everything was really connected, yeah. That made the travel not as bad. I mean, some places were still pretty far away because not everything was like perfectly. I mean, you can't always have everything like, perfectly close. But, like all the beginning areas were pretty well connected, and then when you finally got to Anor Londo, you were able to teleport. Not to every bonfire, but you know, some of them. Definitely the best connected game out of the series. Only thing that wasn't connected was Anor Londo. I guess that's true. Yeah, because even all the other places where, I mean, maybe that and maybe Anor Londo in the DLC, but that's kind of a special case.
I think so.
I was so happy to see Anor Londo in Dark Souls 3, but I was also kind of,
But to where?
kind of sad that it was so limited. Why are the water still staying up like that? You would think they'd fall down after a while. Dude, why is this guy able to just teleport everywhere? That's not like one of Odin's abilities.
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade.
Ultima would stand no chance against us if this dude was on our side.
The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Manus is the
Not
one
if we
that pulls you
remove
through
the
the
cause of
portal?
his
I didn't
misery.
know that.
Not if
Pretty
we
cool.
destroy the last of the mother crystals and
I guess
restore
that's somewhat
balance to the
connected,
world.
in a way. I feel like a portal's kind of cheating, though.
Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Let's hope I don't get destroyed this time. Dude destroyed us and it didn't even turn into Odin.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Last time they didn't let me fight, he just died in a
Get as
cutscene.
far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
I don't know. I mean, ooh, I don't know how we're gonna get any better. I mean, we didn't even have a chance to get any better. Dude, we gotta be really careful. I didn't buy any potions.
If only to
Right.
remind you of your duty.
Ah,
Defend yourself.
Better already. Too slow.
I gotta be on. I guess use the limit break and get our HP back.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much.
Oh, that was a close one.
Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Still getting hit, wasting our HP.
Mythos.
What the hell's that?
All this
Ooh,
fire
man, he's got a
and
ton of
fury.
HP.
And for what? Stopping the blight.
Haven't done anything to him.
A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this
Oh, we're not
world
hitting him
nor
sometimes.
our place in it.
He's parrying us. No wonder we're not doing that
Fates were
much.
so easily rewritten. We would all be gods.
There's quite a bit you have to do to the DLC. You have to ring both Bells of Awakening, like Gargoyles, and Spider Lady. Yeah, it's quite a bit, but if you're doing a New Game Plus, it's not that bad.
If reason cannot sway
What
you,
am I pushing here?
there are other means of persuasion that might.
Oh, I gotta beat him down. It's a lot to beat down. Oh, dude. Oh, where'd he go? That's such BS.
Raise your guard.
Readying Iron Flash. Man, I hope we have plenty of time to... You gotta be kidding me. We can't do it in 5 seconds. Oh, we're screwed. If it doesn't kill us, let's put a potion up. Oh, we're dead. If this kills us, we're dead.
You will assume the mantle you've been
Usually it's an instant kill. It's all good
thus
new.
is the light of hope severed.
Is that supposed to happen?
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
What? I told her to go.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
You're just gonna give
Which
Odin
is-
to us?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Time for the water to come down.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become.
Or she is Shiva. She could
until
freeze
it
all of it.
leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
I believe we lost twice to this dude.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
Yeah, Moses, pretty much.
Don't look back!
Clive vested. I can't believe we got the winning battle theme, and then pretty much us the game stating that we just got destroyed. The will of light. Impulse will increase impulse damage will by 10%. The Shadow Coast, Western Ash.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
I mean, I know why they're doing it, but I wasn't expecting it.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never
Oh,
do
there's
that.
that red star. It's been there since the beginning of the game. I told you in the beginning that that was going to be important.
If what Barnabas
Forgot
said
about
was
it.
true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Hey, thanks for coming to the stream, noob. I'll see you next time.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive.
That'd be crazy if Mario Wonder won Game of the Year.
You survive so that you may protect those you love.
I wouldn't
what
be
you do.
surprised though. I'd be more surprised if
What
Tears
you've
of the
always
Kingdom
done.
won. Not as much as
And I know you're not about to change.
Mario Wonder. I could see that happening.
So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Oh, is she gonna give me Shiva?
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Wasn't expecting Shiva to be any of the icons that we got.
This burden. I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
I just felt like it was too much like Breath of the Wild.
Alone. These burdens I carry.
I mean, it's a good game,
My
but
sins,
you know,
my pain,
that's all.
my sorrow.
I'd still be fine with it winning.
I
Though.
see now
I'd have no,
that they are all a part of me.
I would have no problem if it won. Got some tough competition though. I didn't know he had like, control over this. He could just do it whenever he wanted.
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
It's also been a while since Tears
I
of the
promise
Kingdom
you,
came
Jill.
out, so it's not as fresh in people's minds
We'll
as like
find a way
Baldur's Gate or Mario
to
Wonder.
escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
You really didn't like Spider-Man 2? Why didn't you like Spider-Man 2? I'm hearing like conflicting opinions on this.
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
Get it over with, man.
I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
It's getting to the point where it's just awkward now. About time, damn. Had to get freaking naked first for this to happen. You just didn't have a good time with it. You felt like I was just playing it because you spent $70 on it. That sucks. But I understand. So, especially because of how bad Sony's policy is with returning shit. I mean, other than Nintendo, I think it's like the worst one. I wonder how far that went. Was it just the kiss? I feel like some of these scenes drag on just a little too long. Makes it a little awkward.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
Oh, there is another one.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Oh, I forgot about all those people on the ship. They're probably all dead.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
You like superhero games. You had a great time with Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, and the Arkham games. But Spider-Man 2 was not for it. Was not it for you? The Promise. Okay, good. I guess we didn't really need those potions, but let's go buy some before I forget.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of superhero games. Although the Arkham games are pretty
The
fun.
place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true.
Or at least the one I played.
Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway.
But I think that's
I've got a
just
few plans
that's
to stop
more
what's
my
coming.
like
Still,
me liking Batman more
bad.
than the others.
every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
There's a Wolverine game coming out. I wonder how that's going to turn out. Across the Narrow. The Power of Ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new icon abilities, such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Ability details are found on the Ability tab in the main menu. Shiva's Feet. Shiva icon's feet cold snap can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back, either dodge attacks or close in on enemies.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Now, if I can assign more than 3 icons, it'd be nice. Give me another one to assign to myself, so I can have like 4, but maybe later in the game.